All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepping, where we make prepping fun. And I want you guys to keep remembering that, okay? In all you do and whatever you do, make sure you have some fun, okay? Because I'm a living witness that you can work yourself into exhaustion and none of it be fun, okay? So, always make sure you have some fun. That's one thing that Jennifer and I we live by now. You know, work hard, play hard. The problem comes up when you got to play. All right? So, in all that you do, find some enjoyment, find some pleasure in whatever it is that you're doing. All right? So, there you have it. All right, so we're going to continue our discussion about this impeachment stuff. And I'm always, trying to learn, always trying to listen, always trying to feel what's going on with, breaking news and current events. And this back on this impeachment with President Donald J. Trump, I just feel it was a waste of time, waste of energy, wasted resources. I don't see the point other than them trying to swing voters for the upcoming election, and they'll be able to harp on, oh yeah, we impeached the president. It's gonna be a good talking point during the debates, and I can see the president's defense already. What did I do wrong? Because that's what he's saying now, and I can kind of understand the frustration when you're being accused of something or being accused of something. Because regardless of where you are on the side of the fence, you have to look at, and I have friends and family who both don't like and don't like more the current administration. But you got to look at it, and be like, okay, what was? Because remember, everything is always smoke and mirrors. It doesn't matter. Am I charging right now? It doesn't matter what the subject matter is. The agenda is something else. You can guarantee, you can bet your bottom dollar that the agenda is not impeaching the president. The agenda is definitely something else. My question to you is, what do you think the agenda is? And then bring it back to your house. What and how does whatever that goes on in Washington or in your state government or in your local government, how does it affect your house? Because most of the things, I'm going to be honest with you, most of the things that happen in Washington, D.C. don't affect Roderick and Jennifer. Most of the things don't affect us, But we totally believe in being independent too. We totally believe in people and their rights and their freedoms to go and pursue happiness. Whatever you feel happiness is. Whatever you feel is necessary for you to do whatever you need to do. Those are our thoughts. And a lot of people are like that. Most middle income America are like, I just want to go out, I want to make a good living for my family, and I want to be able to just, pay my stuff, pay my bills, get out of my debt, go on a trip every now and then, and just really live and not be bothered. That's most of us. Now, that's not the case with some folks, Who knows what some people are trying to do. I just can't seem to get this dog on camera position right. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Maybe that's better. So anyway, those are some of my thoughts on the impeachment. So let's talk about Christmas. I'm gonna tell you guys some things that I wish that if you haven't done, I'm gonna encourage you not to do, and if you have done, I'm gonna encourage you not to do anymore. Number one, for Christmas, I would wish that you would not go out and spend a bunch of money that you don't have. Now, it's one thing if you save throughout the year and you got $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, whatever, that you're gonna go out and blow. But when you're spending money and you don't have it to impress people that you may or may not like, you may love, you may not love, But when you're going out and you're doing that, you're putting yourself in a situation, in a position that you're going to regret, at least for the first quarter, maybe even the first 6 months of the next year. So these are some things that we do, Jennifer and I, throughout the year, as we find things that are on sale. And I'm not talking about they're being offered for a price. I'm talking about when things go on sale, like 50, 70% off. We will buy things then and think about folks then, March, June, July, September, and we're like, you know what? I think such and such person would like this. You know? Now, do we do that with everything? No. But we do that with a lot of the things. So that would be one thing that I would recommend, you do throughout the year. If you're going to do gifts, if you're going to give people gifts throughout the year, buy things that are less, at the time. Now, when you have children and all that kind of stuff, because of the society that we live in, you have to do a little bit more when you have small children. But when my kids were smaller, and some of our best memories, and I'm talking about my wife, mine, and our children, some of our best memories are around birthdays and Christmas when we didn't have any money. Because it's honestly, it's really all about the spirit in which it's given. Because, when my kids were smaller and when we were struggling, they would come down here for birthdays or they come down here for holidays or whatever. And we might have $40. We go to the Dollar Tree and we buy up a whole bunch of crap. Which, when you get it from the Dollar Tree, that's all it is, a bunch of crap. But we would wrap that stuff up and we would make it a party atmosphere, even if it was just the four of us. We would make it such a party atmosphere. And we would have cookies and punch and chips and sandwiches and whatever, and cake. Whatever they wanted as far as, and then I always made it a big deal when we cooked together. Because I'm like, okay, what do y'all want? And I would always play it up as it was world famous. Do y'all want world famous spaghetti? Yeah. Y'all want world famous pizza? Yeah. What do y'all want? And then it got to the point where they started loving Jennifer's. Jennifer used to make this sausage, rice, and gravy. It was the bomb. This is back when we was eating meat. But then it got to the point, y'all want Daddy's famous, world famous spaghetti, or y'all want Miss Jennifer's sausage, rice? We want sausage, rice, and gravy. So then that became world famous. So when you have small children, train them to the point where you make everything a big deal, not around the gifts. Make it a big deal spending time together. I remember this one time, I can't remember whose birthday it was. I think it might have been Junior's birthday. And we did this full blown out talent show. And we set the stage. We went to the Dollar Tree. They gave them $5 each to buy whatever props they wanted. And they were the performers for the talent show. And we were stand-ins. We were like, okay, whatever y'all can come up with for this talent show. And they even sold tickets to this thing. I don't even know how the kids made money, but they sold tickets to this event. Nobody came, but a lot of people bought tickets. And these kids made money off this event that we just threw together just to have fun. So, especially when you have small children, do things that, because see, they're not going to remember the 27 gifts that were under the tree. They're going to remember that feeling and that emotion that they felt when everybody was together. Remember, keep that in mind right there. That's what they're going to remember. Hey, Tara from Georgia. So I'd encourage you, especially if you're on a limited budget, go to the Dollar Tree, buy a bunch of stuff, and make it a huge deal. And what we would do, we would never put their names on the gifts. We would put an initial or put a mark on it that we knew whose it was for and whatever. Now, granted, I only had 2 children, that would ever visit at any particular time, so it was easy. And Jennifer and I, we never got anything for each other. We never expected anything. I would always try to get her something, but when you're struggling, when you're in struggle mode, you're in struggle mode. You got to do what you got to do. Period. So keep that in mind for Christmas, okay? Because remember, in 2020, the goal is to get completely out of debt. That's what you want. And if you're constantly increasing your debt, if you pay everything down, then October, November, December, you get back in it, then what's the purpose? What is absolutely the purpose? I actually told my parents to get me several small, cheap gifts from the Dollar Tree. They should buy me something. It's expensive. I can't read it. The background is too crazy. So anyway, that's what I would recommend you do about Christmas, and give gifts from the heart. And I know the PlayStation 4s and the Xbox Ones. I know that stuff is like really, really hot and popular. And computers, and cell phones and all that kind of stuff. And then find cheaper ways of doing that. If you're gonna do that, find cheaper ways. Like this app Wish. Oh, I absolutely love this Wish app. I have bought so much stuff over the last 3 or 4 months on Wish that, as a matter of fact, for the price that my wife paid for her phone, I was able to take the same money and buy me a phone, buy me a tablet, and everybody has had Christmas already. I'm talking about we've already given our Christmas gifts out. We've done video, and I'm gonna post the video after we get to Texas. I'm gonna post the videos of people opening up their gifts already. I have them now. I cannot do it right now because I gotta wait until I get all of the video in order to do it. But you guys are gonna absolutely love this video. All right, something expensive because I enjoyed the act of opening gifts and being surprised more than material things. Yeah, most kids are. Most kids they're like, they just want to get to the next. And another thing, parents, especially if you have small children, don't put all the gifts underneath the tree. Don't do that. Put a majority of them, and then hide some, like in the top of the closet. Hide some in the kitchen cabinets. Hide some, some other places, so that when they think everything is over, later on you can be like, oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Because remember, the human emotion, or the human psyche, is very, very powerful. And anytime we're happy, that endorphin or whatever the chemical is that's released, we get addicted to that. And let's say you got your kids 5 gifts. Put 3 under the tree and hold back 2. And at the point, it really doesn't matter if you hold back the best one or what you feel is the least, because you're gonna get a huge reaction and response because they thought it was over, And truly, the older I get, it truly is more blessed to give than receive. Because we have truly made some folks' Christmas this year, and I really want to post. I really want to post some of these reactions, these gift wrapping or gift unwrapping reactions and response. I really truly want to post them tonight, but I can't do that. And I keep fighting with myself. I'm like, oh, I can do that, but then later on, such and such. And who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind. But yeah, those are some things that you can do, and they don't just not even necessarily children. Those are some things that you can do for the people that are in your lives around Christmas that's going to be meaningful, and and especially if you don't have a lot of money, because I always tell Jennifer, I'm like, she's like, what do you want? I'm like, baby, don't get me nothing. And I almost get upset with her when she gets me anything. And she asked me, she's like, what do you want? I said, what can you give somebody that has everything? I have everything. I don't need anything. I don't want anything. Because if you look at it, if you have life, if you have your health, you got people around you that love you. What more? Really, literally, what more could you want? That's living successful to me. That's being a success in life. You got people around you that love you and care for you and appreciate you. Golly, I mean, no amount of money in the world can be exchanged or traded for love, you know? As I get older, I find that material things mean a lot less. I agree, Night Collector. You know, and that's part of the reason why I get so angry with Jennifer. Like, baby, don't buy me nothing. No, don't give me that. And she did give me a really nice gift this year. I give her that. She got me a really cool. I haven't even opened it. I mean, I opened it up to see what it was, but I haven't even opened it up to mess with it. And I like toys. You know, so I had been looking. What are drones? I have been looking at drones. I have a couple drones, and I'm still learning how to fly them. But I wanted a really nice one with a camera on it, so I can, you know, get up above the house and take pictures and all that kind of stuff and do video. And this chick doggone surprised me with a drone. I was like, that is too daggum cool right there. That is really cool. But then I was upset when I was like, golly, I didn't want you to go out and spend this money like this. And she like, you don't know what I spent on it. I was like, you right. I don't know what you spent on it. Because if you like me and you got it on Wish and this is awesome, then hey, wonderful. So, but yeah, the older I get, Night Collector and Terror, the fewer amount of things I want. I really truly want. I'm gonna tell you what I want. I want a place where like-minded people can come together, and it is a safe refuge. I used to want a Ferrari. I still want to drive one. I don't want to own one because that's a liability, you know. You spend $250,000 on a car. There's so many other things that you can do to help humanity, help people around you. And see, a lot of us think that we got to do something major to save the world. Why don't we focus on doing something major to save our community? Why don't we do something major to help somebody that we know of, somebody around us? Because remember this. You are the hero or the shero to the person you blessed, and that's all that matters. You know, I think it's human nature to be like, oh, I want to be famous and I want to do this and I want to do that, but why don't you be famous to the person that you blessed? Why don't you be famous to the person that you helped? You know, how many people have you helped move in the right direction? How many people have you blessed to see things differently and start doing things that's going to help and save their families? You know, that for me, that's what counts now. You know, it's not all about the dollars and cents. That kind of stuff that, you know, I've been there, and honestly, it's kind of overrated, to be honest with you. I want to visit Japan one day, but that's the only truly expensive thing I want besides a farm. My husband's always saying how glad he is that I am not materialistic. Yeah, every husband is happy when his wife is not materialistic. That's one thing I love about Jennifer. Jennifer's like, oh, babe, don't worry about it. I do my hair. Don't worry about it. I do my own nails. And I mean, because I know some women, and I'm talking about some families that, you know, aren't doing so well right now, but the wife is every week she's going to get her hair and nails done every week. And I'm looking at these hairstyles, and I'm like, oh, I know. Even with the hookup, that's a $60 to $80 hairstyle, and even with the hookup, that's $20 to $30 on nails. So you're telling me you're struggling, but you're spending $80 to $120 a week on hair and nails? And the crazy part about it, you're beautiful already. You know, you women, y'all can put on a little makeup and brush your teeth, and you'll make the man in your life go crazy. I know that sounds insane, but it's so true. Let's see. My husband always saying, okay, I got that one. I always have a husband. Why do I need to spend $80 on my hair when he loves my haircut? Yeah. I mean, every now and then it's great to do. Okay, so like, for example, when you guys saw us for the gala, Jennifer's like, I'm buying this crown and I'm gonna do my hair this way, blah, blah, blah. What do you think? I was like, babe, you're gonna be beautiful either way. That girl put on some makeup, put that crown on, and she didn't even do her hair. She put it up in a little ponytail. I was like, she is gonna get her. She gonna get her world rocked tonight. Oh my God! Now that didn't happen because we both were just tired. But I was looking at my wife and I was like, man, she is the bomb diggity.com, like for real tonight. But that's all it takes, you know. It doesn't take getting your hair done, getting your nails done, buying clothes every week. It doesn't take all that. This dude's music is so loud. Can y'all hear that? His music is so freaking loud. And ain't no way I can get away from it. I'm trying to inch up. I'm trying to stay back, whatever, which I'm violating my rule now because I don't have an escape. But the light is changing. But anyway, so that's all I got to say about Christmas. Let's talk about the market. Oh my God. I thought the market was going to start going down today, and it's like making records again. I checked it about an hour ago. I was like, what in the heck is going on with this market? And I thought with the news of the impeachment, I thought we was going to, see the market turn, and nope, this market is constantly raging, which goes to show you that little fellas and little ladies like us, we will constantly lose our money in the market because we can't control anything in the market. We can't. It just is what it is. And last year I was playing the market real heavy. I had gotten to the point where I was about 65 to 70% right. Now I don't really pay that much attention to it. I watch it like I'll see where it's opening or whatever, and then now I buy things more long term, which makes me wish 3 months ago when everything was tanking, I wish I had bought it to the upside. Just bought it out long term, which I do have some Amazon stuff that's out long term, and as long as Amazon keep rolling like that, hey, it's gonna be good. Even Ford made a turnaround. Ford was like in the tank, and then Ford turned around. I'm like, what in the world is going on? But it's all good. I never put sniffing money into the game that's rigged against me. I agree. I don't either. I may take $100 every now and then, throw it in there, and buy me some options. I pick a direction. With options, it's either go up or down. You're either gonna win big or you're gonna lose all. So that's the way I like to play. I can't stand this 1% every month. I cannot stand that. I can't stand that at all. And when I was real heavy in the market, I like doubling my money every week or two, which I was there for a period. And then the market turned against me, and then you catch that, you ride that bubble, and when it bursts, hey, it bursts. And I play the market both ways. See, a lot of people don't realize you can play the market all kind of ways. You can play the market up, you can play it down, you can play it sideways. Most people think they have to buy low and sell high. No, you can buy high and sell low. Y'all didn't know that, did you? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You can buy high and you can sell low. You can buy medium, you can sell high. You can buy medium, you can sell low. It's all kind of ways to play the market. Only thing about it is, we don't have enough information to be right all the time. We don't have a couple $1 billion. I mean, when you got a couple $1 billion that you're throwing in there, then you're moving some things. And we all pooled our money together. We had $1 billion, and we bought, I don't know, let's just say, I said a while ago, Ford. Put $1 billion into Ford stock, and people see that, they're like, oh my God, look at Ford. It is about to break out. It's about to roll. Before it goes up 50 cents, you sell those stocks, you just made $500 million. That's when you can actually, or $1 million, or $100,000. Let's just say $100,000. But you really can't affect anything with small money like that. You got to put large amounts of money and stuff in order to affect it, where it moves the needle. Where you can get some. Where enough people will see it, like, oh my God, this big investor just dumped $1 billion into whatever. And then the little people like me and you, we start throwing our little $100, $200, 50 cents in, all that kind of stuff. Next thing you know, it's gone up by $10 billion. And then the person who started it, or the company that started it, by throwing $1 billion in, they sell out. They made a cool $1 billion already, you know, because all it's got to do is go up $1. Even if it goes up 20 cents, right? You put $1 billion in something, it goes up 20 cents. You just made like $200 million. But that's just that's the way the market works. And the same thing with playing it on the downside. You know, you see something start hitting higher highs, and then all it takes is for one huge investor to pull out $2-3 billion, and then guess what? Everybody starts selling because they're like, oh my God, did y'all see all those shares just get sold? Sell. And if you bought it up here, when it hit, you know, a high, and you catch it at the right time, and you sell it down here, boom, you just made you somebody. It's hard to do without watching it all the time, you know. It's hard to do without watching. It's rare when someone who's unemployed. I have to read it when we stop. Can't get it. So anyway, that's the stock market. But like JK said earlier, that we're due for a correction. I don't know when it's going to happen, but we're due for a correction. Because the market, I mean, I just can't see the market just constantly going up and it not correct itself. It's just a matter of time. Excuse me, because everything that goes up must come down. That's a law, right? That's a law. So we shall see. All right, what else is on our list? Let me see. We talked about the impeachment with President Donald J. Trump. President Donald J. So it's like a tongue twister sometimes. President Donald J. Trump. We talked about that. We talked about Christmas. What else is on my list? Oh shoot, that ain't my list. That's my company Christmas party. We talked about. Oh, Pat, where do you play in all this? Social Security to win. It happened to not too often. But not too often. What did you? Okay, I'm gonna have to read that because I was trying to read that, you know, as we at a glance. I can't do it. Let's see here. So where does all this play with you? Okay, just constantly keep prepping. Keep prepping, and you know I keep bringing up Becky Scraps. Becky Scraps brought up a good point the other night. And I hope she comes back because I think, and then she sent me a very long message yesterday, and I hope she's not, you know, so upset that she stays away, because she mentioned, you know, something about, you know, changing the narrative and changing the subject, you know, because she gets tired of being on prepper channels and all they talk about is doom. Well, you know, that's kind of like the nature of our beast. But I really try to get you guys to prep for things that could come and could happen, but stay prepped for things that you know are going to happen. You know, you know that the light bill is going to be due next month, so make sure you do what it takes to keep the lights on. You know you're going to need food, so when you go out to the grocery store and you buy the stuff for this week or this 2 weeks or whatever period, then pick up an extra few items. You know, I really literally try to make prepping common sense. You know, am I always successful? No, nobody's always successful in anything. Hello, Linda. Glad you are here. And I appreciate you guys for coming in overnight too. I've been meaning to say, last night I was totally exhausted. After we got home last night, I started the show. I had every intention of, because when I started, nobody was on with me, and when I started it, it was kind of crazy the way it started, because it wasn't, the videos wouldn't play. The videos in the playlist wouldn't play right, so I wasn't able to set everything up on a loop. But just know, if I come in after 11, and if you guys, you know, are trying to talk to me and I'm not responding, then you know that's a replay. But I am very excited and happy that you guys think I'm live, because a lot of y'all come in and start texting like I'm live, and I'm like, oh man, they think I'm live. That's beautiful. Because I'll get up a couple 2 or 3 hours later, I'll look at it, I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. But yeah, this is a clue for you guys. Anytime you see overnight show, then more than likely, if I have talked to you guys live it's gonna be only for like maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Because that's late for me. 11 p.m. is late for me. Very late for me now. Especially in the wintertime. In the wintertime, I have to get my rest because I expel so much energy being out in these elements and being in the cold that I have to get my rest. So just so you guys know. Let's see here. Hey Zark, how you doing, brother? Trump already said if he's impeached, it would trigger a civil war. Yeah, I'm not sure about that though. I spend maybe $20 to $40 a month on lottery, but that's my only vice, and I can live without it. And then, if that's your thing, Linda, that's your thing. And it's all good because you can't win if you don't play. You just can't. You can't. It's impossible. So, hopefully and prayerfully, your number will come up. And if all you're spending is $20 to $40 a month, I mean, hell, I eat out some days and spend that. I bet I've spent $20 to $40 in the last 4 or 5 days. I've been eating out. I have been enjoying my December. This is like my last cheat month of the year, and so I mean I go out and I really enjoy it. Like I had Chipotle last night, and I had Chipotle today. I truly enjoy Chipotle, and that's one of my it's one of my things that I just like to eat. But Chipotle is not cheap, and I can tell you and I ordered the same thing last night as I ordered today, and yeah, I spent like $16 on 2 meals, which is unheard of. That's crazy. I never spent $16 on any meal, or on any 2 meals. Normally, I'm eating pretty clean, pretty good. And I've noticed also when I go back to getting, I call it convenient food, which is already prepared food. When I go back to eating convenient food, not only does my weight go up, but my wallet starts going down. Because anytime you're eating prepared food, it's gonna be expensive. All right, let's see here. Maybe spend that. Yeah, Civil War scares me too. I can see it. That's why I keep my mouth shut, except for around you guys, cause you can't hurt me. I got Panda Express yesterday. I got some Panda Express yesterday too, and it was horribly disappointing. Mine was. I wanted my money back. So I got Panda Express yesterday. I got 2 spring rolls to start with. I got 2 spring rolls and some fried rice, and I was like, please, ma'am, whatever you do, could you please hand me like a handful of that plum sauce? Oh yeah, no problem. So that I guess they had to specially order cook my food, and it wasn't ready. So she brings it out to me. I was like, you got my sauce in here? She's like, oh yes, sir. He had 2 soy sauces and 1 plum sauce. I was hot, and I really went there for a specific taste, because now when I eat and I want to enjoy my food. I'm just not shoveling food in my mouth anymore. So I went back in to get me some plum sauce, and I ended up getting me 2 more spring rolls. They have I don't know, but they have to me they have the absolute best spring rolls. Oh my God, they are so good. And when you try their spring rolls with that plum sauce, woo! And really all the plum sauce is like a sweet and sour sauce. But it is so yummy. So yeah, I had that yesterday, and then I had Chipotle last night because I got called into my job. And then today I was like, you know what? That quesadilla was so good from last night, I'm gonna stop and get me another one. And how did they not have any grilled fajita, like onions and bell peppers? How is that possible? I don't know. And I asked the person, I was like, y'all gonna have any fajitas coming up? He turned around and looked, he's like, no. I was like, oh my God. I wanted to just cancel my order. But because I love Chipotle so much, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna deal with this. And the manager saw he's like, I'm not gonna charge you because I had them put some beans and rice in my quesadilla. He's like, I'm not gonna charge you for blase. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Panda Express is usually so good, but the one near me is constantly dry and flavorless. It wouldn't be dry and flavorless. You put that plum sauce in it. Oh goodness, There's a family-owned Chinese restaurant in Iowa. Good Lord. Oh, in Iowa. I thought you said an hour. I'm like, good gracious. Gotta go an hour for some hour away from the Chinese. I'm gonna read your comment in a minute, London. Give me a minute. I can't see it right now. But yeah, I mean, you have to go out and spoil yourself sometimes, because for the most part, we all are working really hard, and even if you're not going out working every day, it takes a lot just to live. I mean, it does. It takes so much just to live. Get up, have some energy, be positive, be a great citizen, to our country, be a great earthling to our planet. It takes a lot, and every now and then you got to enjoy yourself. You have got to. All right, so let me see what you got. I'm gonna pull over so I can see what y'all are saying. Family-owned Chinese restaurant in our area. There are two of them. Actually, but it's the same family, and it's always delicious. I put sweet and sour from my hibachi dinner last week on my Panda Express. Laugh out loud. We are planning to do Korean barbecue tomorrow. When my husband comes off his 24-hour shift. Hey, Christina, how are you? Watched the video last night. Good video. Matter of fact, your video sparked my video. Matter of fact, this is part 2 of that video. So your video kind of, I was like, man, I didn't really want to talk about this impeachment silly stuff. But it's good. It's good for a talk. It's really good for a talk. And it's kind of crazy because, and I know some of the same people were in this morning when we talked about it. What are really truly y'all's thoughts and opinion about this impeachment stuff? I really would like to know. What are you guys thinking? I figured as much. I watched the video you made this morning. Yeah, I mean, I watched yours last night. It encouraged me. It encouraged me to talk about it. But I gotta take it a step further, and and ask the question: What does it have to do with you? Because regardless of what's going on in Washington, how does that affect you? And if it does directly affect you, what are you doing to counter its effects on you, right? All right, so let's pull over. We're gonna pull over and just talk for a minute. We are almost at our destination. Almost. So I'm gonna pull over so y'all can really, really talk to me now, because I really truly want to know what y'all thoughts are. Because I think it's a waste of time, energy, and money. But I'm just one person. I'm just one person thinking. What say you? Okay, figure as much. All right, so good to see you, Tara and Linda and Roger. Well, thank you, Christina. That's awesome. Very good to see you too, Christina. I figure as much of watching your video for this morning. Keeping my eye on the ball is what is important to me right now. Very true. How was the birthday celebration? And for those that don't know, Christina I think it's your youngest. Youngest came and y'all had a huge birthday, because people ask, where's Christina? I'm like, Christina's fine. I just like last week everybody's like, where's Tara? I'm like, Tara's fine. Everything's good, y'all. Everybody has a life, and just because I come in here every day and talk to y'all doesn't mean that everybody's gonna be here every day. And they had excuse absences. But just so you guys know, when you're not here, especially when you're regular, Christina, Tara, Knife Collector, Linda, and several others. I'm just naming those. Miss Grace. When you are a regular in here or anywhere, when people know your name, then it's hard when you see, we come on like 2 or 3 times, we don't see somebody. Everybody starts wondering, like, hey, where is this person? Where is that person? So, my boy Trent just turned 13, and he is almost as tall as I am, and I'm 5'11". It was wonderful. Good. What did y'all have to eat? Because I know you probably cooked up something really, really good. Because you're always fixing something really, really good. and your daughter's always fixing some kind of pastry, some kind of baked good, some kind of pineapple upside down cake or whatever. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Man, this house has been for sale for a long time. I don't know if they're gonna sell it or not. So I found we gorged on chocolate ice cream cake. Oh my, wow, gorged on. That's why we love y'all. That's why we love y'all too. You tell Christina and Roderick I'm going to have to call you and tell you my visions right after 2016 election. I can't go into that right now. It's too long. Okay, cool. No problem. Dang, it was something I was gonna tell you guys. It was on the tip of my tongue. Gosh darn it. Okay, it wasn't the impeachment. It wasn't Christmas. It wasn't what you're doing now. It wasn't down. Oh, tall. Give Linda my phone number, please, Roger. Okay, I'll do that. No problem. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Dadgummit. This is the second time today this has happened where something I wanted to tell someone that it was there, and then I started talking about something else. Y'all know I'm usually pretty good about coming back and letting you guys know. Dadgummit. And I just discovered something that I didn't do this morning. But it's all good. And it wasn't about Christina being tall. Christina, 5'11" is really tall. Why are you so tall? 5'11" is really, really tall. It's funny because my ex-wife was 5'10". That's why my kids are so tall. Because Junior's probably like 6'1". That dude is freaking, he's a monster. I'm like, oh my God, why are you so big? And he hugs me now. He hugs me, he puts his arm all the way around both my shoulders. I'm like, dude, and I have some really broad shoulders. And he just hugs me up like I'm a kid. Yes, we are a tall family. My brother's dad, oldest son are all around 6'6". We are descended from Vikings and Highlanders. This says I'm only 5'4", technically 5'3", 3/4 of an inch. Terry, you so funny. You are too funny. Yeah, I understand about that 3/4 of an inch because I'm 5'7" and 3/4 of an inch. That 3/4 of an inch makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. Oh gosh, listen, guys, I do want to thank you because you guys are awesome. I was looking at the numbers. Christine said my mom's 5'4". I was looking at the numbers earlier, and I didn't realize it, but daily now we are accumulating. We're not quite where we were before YouTube did the oh gosh, what did they do? I want to say inspection, but that is not the word. Audit. Okay, we are almost where we were before they did the audit as far as views. But I'm gonna tell you, watch minutes. You guys are blowing it out the water with watch minutes. On an average day, we're gaining like 5,000 watch minutes a day. Okay, 5,000. That's a lot. It's a lot of watch time. So where we don't have the subscribers, you guys are so dedicated to this channel. Y'all come in and y'all are y'all are participating to the point where you guys are killing the watch time, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I am 1 1/4 Spanish and then a mix of Irish, Scottish, German, Native American, and I'm only 5'5". My mom is 5'4". My mom is 5'1". Her mom was 5 inch. Oh, 5 foot, sorry, 5 foot. And my oldest aunt is 4'8". Yeah, TLC, I actually measured her the other day. I was like, come here, let me measure you. That poor baby is like 4'8". She was in heels, and she was 4'11". So, yeah. Some people, I like, I don't know, I used to have a problem with my height. I always wanted to be like 6'2", 6'4". But when you're that tall, you tend to have, more joint problems. mainly English, Irish, and German. Have Cherokee from both grandmothers. Cool. All right, guys, listen, we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much for being here. Um, just stay in the fight. Stay in the fight. Make sure you're constantly doing what you need to do to stay prepped up and prayed up, and keep learning skills. That's one thing I say. Keep learning skills. And it is Christmas time, so Merry Christmas to you. And remember, if you have small children or smaller children, make it a big deal. Whatever you're doing for them, make it a huge deal. Because whatever you make a huge deal, people around you will make a huge deal. All right. See y'all next time. Thank you for being here. Take care.